Live! Oh, for the love of God, I hope this is working. Uh, testing. Testing. I think I got the mic way up. Test. Testing. Testing. Is that too loud? Testing. Hello? Testing? I think that's better. Hello, everybody, it's Friday, and I think you can hear me. How about now? How about now? How about now? Yeah. We're getting there. We have the backup to the backup to the backup. Adjust that volume right there, baby. Right there. I turned it way down because you guys are saying I was too hot. Yikes. Please go back to the first mic. Jesus, Donnie. Hello? Test? Test? I don't know how to get it to go down. Testing? Test? Testing? Testing? There you go. Like, are we good? Is this it? Are we good? That's good. I'm gonna quit touching knobs. We good? Good. Holy crap! That we clutched it, guys. The internet in my house went down once again. So I think a little bottle chug to start the night off with. Thank goodness, man. Again, if anything's too loud or quiet, just tell me what we need to adjust. We'll figure it out. But yeah, like I said, did a Patreon test stream. We were going to pregame. We were going to have fun. And internet is out. Went out again. So we've had to adjust locations again because I was not going to stream from my phone. Not going to do it. So Doug, look who's in the house. Doug H just got destroyed by a hurricane, and he has better internet than me. So this is what's gonna happen. I raised it a little bit. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I swear I did not want to do this again on my phone. It's just, let's get something in the glass. We can talk. We got all night to talk. I need to drink. My blood pressure is through the friggin' roof. and I'm stressing out. So, we're here. Again, hope we're sounding good. I hope this is good enough of a set. I'm sorry. I hope I'm in focus. Hope everything is great. It's good to see you guys. I actually have the internet people coming back out. Where am I trying to move this thing so I can reach this? There we go. The internet people are actually coming back out Wednesday. So, they're going to fix it. They're going to fix it. Nice phone camera. Sounds perfect, too. I don't know about this. We need to do a review of this. What's up, Noah? Good to see you. Friday at Fred's, Mike Meyer, Peter White. As long as you have enough pores within reach. Yeah, and we got plenty. Guys, you should have seen. I set this set up so fast. What's up, Drew Furstenberger? Tony is in here. Bob's Burgers or Trev? Replay, man. And by replay, I mean Bob's Burgers replay. Watch me. The only thing I wish I had over here is a friggin' mouse. What's up, Lord Schlong? Good to see you. Thanks for the hustle tonight, Trev. I sprinted. I mean, I was throwing crap in the car. It was bad. It was ridiculous. You even started early. I was so worried. What's up, Rain? Good to see you. I'm glad we're up and running. I'm glad you guys are in here. What's up, Stanley? What's up, Wags? Good to see you, Nick. Kenny. Killingsworth, good to see you guys. Steven, I could have gotten Olympic bronze at least. Bronze at least. What's up, Whiskey Samurai? Good to see you, man. Let's drink some of this Kirkland to start the night off with. Surprising. I didn't know you could get this outside of Kirkland's or Costco, but this was in my liquor store. So, don't know how that's a thing. I guess it's everywhere. You're able to get this everywhere. But I bought all three of them. Oh yeah, Matt, I just saw I was full panic mode, but I saw everyone raise a glass for Matt. He's currently dying from kidney stones. All right, and then Drew, we're going to test. We're going to see if the alerts work. Because I tried to fix that too this week. Get yourself some decent internet, you filthy animal. I'm going to take that money and I'm going to sue Suddenlink. That's what I'm going to do. Well, I guess your alerts didn't work, man. You're supposed to have fireworks. Oh, there you go. You got fireworks and they work. Kind of. You're up there. You're on the screen. You're there, man. Barnor, you look cute tonight, Trevor. I need to drink more before I take your compliments, Barnor. What's up, Kilko? Happy freaking 500 subscribers. Let's go. Is Uta in here? That's why I need to... The next thing I'm going to invest in is a mouse. For this here... You know what? I might have a mouse. Whatever. What's up, Uta? Good to see you. Hopefully it's not too echoey either. What's up, Josh Randall? I saw you in here earlier. Kirk Harton? Or is that Bartland? It's both. It's actually... I will give them props. Okay? I give them props for saying, just plastering it right on the front of the bottle, Barton. This is Barton. Friggin' congrats. Absolutely. I love that they don't hide anything. They just say, you want to know where we get it? From Barton. Give me the whiskey. It's all mine tonight. $2,000 retainer, $350 an hour or more. What? Hey! Doug H, cheers everyone. It's great to be back, and that worked. Heck yeah. And seriously, man, the Friday at Fred's crew, they're back, baby. Full force. No, Sarah, I'm out. She's actually not home yet. I don't even know if she knows that I'm doing this. So she's going to walk in the door and just, surprise! If she gets back in time, she has to. Guys, 10 likes on the video and she has to come on. And yes, Donnie, see, I fixed it for you. I know that you couldn't read it. What's up, Tom? After what you tried an hour ago, we can tolerate a little echo. Ooh, let me see if this works. Hello? Can anyone hear me? I think you can hear me. Guys, can we please? I'm not clicking a single button. So this is what you're getting. This is what you get for the rest of the night. So let me just move this out of my freaking way. It is perfect. Guys, okay. I literally said, let me see what this does. It's just a switch for something that has nothing to do with anything that you think it does. Okay? It kind of crapped out before that. Right before that. Scott Pigsley, Trev's Internet can sug it fun. This, I think, was some other issue. That's not the internet fun. What's up, Josh J? Josh Randall. One Mocast Rocket, no problems. What did it do? I can hear you clearly now. So, I just hit refresh. And that's how we're here. Josh Randall for Trev's blood pressure medicine. I'm going to have to go on something. That daggummed on-off switch. I clicked refresh on the page. It worked. Rare Breed Rye, Wigmaster, good to see you, man. Ooh, I didn't bring that. Oh, Ben, shoot, I need to message you. I have someone coming out to the house Wednesday, so... I guess let's get into what tonight's all about. I'm sorry, guys. I will get it fixed. I will get it fixed. Because this is just unacceptable. I'm too much of a perfectionist for this to be okay. So, keep Trev clear of the nuclear button. I would end the world. Want to borrow my halter monitor? Yes. Hey, Doug H, this is the best entertainment I had in 2 weeks. I'm glad that my suffering is helping you. It works and is totally acceptable. Pouring Freedom Whiskey Company Cask Strength Bourbon. Now, ooh, I don't even know exactly what that is, Steve, to be honest with you. So let me just say, I think this is Kevin Campbell's fault. Okay, everyone? And by his fault, I mean he is cursed. So let me give you a little backstory about what's going on with Kevin. Please, don't see what this does again tomorrow. I'm going to have to pull up your thing. I'm not touching anything. I'm going to miss some of your messages. I'll have to see. I'll have to go back and see exactly what you said, Donnie, because I'm going to miss it. I'm sorry. That's the next thing I got to fix, is your whole message isn't showing up on the thing. So, Nick, open that crap up right now. Nicholas. Steve, I was reading Steve's name and thinking Steven Holtzclaw, the Claw, says it's super good. Okay, so tonight what we're going to be doing is I have a flight, 5 samples. They were sent by Kevin Campbell, and I'm just going to have to put an asterisk next to sent by Kevin Campbell. He had the hardest time sending these samples to me. In fact, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, that UPS called him and said, you need to come pick up your package that you tried to send, alcohol is not okay. So it took a while to get here. What's up, Northwest Bourbon? And then Kevin texted me as I'm driving over to Sarah's, and he's like, oh my gosh, friggin', it's my curse. Is your internet's out. It's all my fault. And I was like, dude, I'm going to show up. I'm going to plug in. It's going to be fine. It was not fine. It's been rough. It's been a rough start so far, huh? How did they find it? I think I think he did the rookie mistake of putting olive oil that he was sending me, and I think the person literally said olive oil is code for I'm up to no good. So I think that just red flagged him. And I think it really depends on who you get. If someone really takes their job serious at UPS, then, probably get you. Oh, okay, Donnie, I got it then. Did you label it not alcohol? I ship marinade samples. FedEx got you. I'll be honest, I use the post office, which I feel like they have the power to get me harder. They got the power to get me harder. I set myself up for this, guys. I really do. They have the power to criminally punish me to a higher extent, but I don't think they ever would. What? It was for Porter. So he's like, "Where's my sauce? Barbecue sauce." Nick the Greek, if he, especially coming in with a name like Nick the Greek, saying, "Yeah, I'm shipping sauce," they would be like, "Oh yeah, totally." Hey, the postal service, they're good people. I'm so hard right now. Oh God. Welcome back. Happy Friday, everyone. Glad you're here. So, that's the flight tonight that we're going to be doing. And then we have a bonus pour. And I already know what this pour is. I think I should tell you guys what it is, but I'll wait. There's a bonus pour for the end, and it's real. I'm excited to try it. It's, let's just say Kevin scored a unicorn, and then he let me try some. So that's a shirt. USPS, the power to get you harder. Yep, so tonight we're doing a blind flight. I was trying to put Wigmasters up there. What's up, Eric Larson? Good to see you, man. We're doing Kevin's olive oil blind flight tonight, so that'll be fun. But first, I picked up some Penelope. Let's let the light hit it. That gold, though. That gold be sexy. That is nice. Barrel strength, straight bourbon whiskey, toasted series. And then on the back, so I guess what they do is they do different char levels on their barrels, and then they do different toasting. That, I don't understand that. What is the difference between char and toast? I just don't get it. I don't understand. That this is a 2 out of 3 char and a medium toast. What does that even mean? Wigmaster, I actually, that's the only, be honest with you, that's the only Penelope that I don't have. But I will say all of the other ones are freaking bomb. So, I mean, I couldn't imagine it being gross if all of the other ones are so good. But if you get that and it is bad, then just go to the other ones because they're really good. Nutsack oil, no one questions that. It's good. What's up, Donald? What's up, Daniel? Toast is basking the wood, char is burning it. But that's the thing, that's what I don't understand. How do you char it and then toast it? See, I don't get that. I don't get it. I feel like they're different levels of the same thing, is what I'm saying. I feel like if you char, take toast. If you toast toast, it's toasted. If you burn the toast, now it's charred. But it's just an extreme level of toasting. Or I simply have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, Penelope. Barrel strength, straight bourbon whiskey, 112 proof. And again, 2 out of 3 char. And medium toast. So you toast it and then char it. Okay. Nice and dark. Ooh, it's good. I'll put this over here so you see what we're drinking. We never get to see my whole body. It's good. If you like double oaked, like, it's not as dense as like smelling a Woodford Double Oak or 1910 or something. But it's got the characteristics. And I think that's why I like it, is because it's a lighter version of one of those. It's actually really good. Toasting is foreplay. Charring is knocking the bottom out of it. That's great. Cameron Lochner, what up, brother? Thank you for your service and sacrifices. Cheers to those we remember and those we honor. So, perfect segue into essentially what tonight is to a lot of us. Tomorrow, September 11th, the 20th anniversary. You know, I had a whole spiel planned out before my blood pressure went up to 180 over friggin' 100. But seriously, let's take a minute. Let's raise a glass. First to, how many was it? 2,996 that we lost on September 11th. Everyone in the towers, the firefighters, everyone who on that day we had lost. And second, you know, this is something that I always think about when I'm reflecting on 9/11, is that sparked the next 20 years of us being in, you know, especially in recent times, Afghanistan. You know, that sparked the next 20 years of war and conflict that we have participated in. So, not only did we lose all of those people on that day, but it sparked something that we have lost over, and I'm going to pull up my thing right now because I want to give you the exact numbers, because I posted it on Patreon today. So the 2,996 people we lost on 9/11. And then the 7,057 men and women, brothers and sisters of mine, and to so many of you in the chat, who were killed in the post 9/11 operations. So Enduring Freedom, Iraqi Freedom, the over in Syria we had an operation going on. So all of them. And then something that kind of struck me, and something that I think a lot of people don't take into account, is 30,177 active duty and veterans of the post 9/11 operations. So everyone who has served during 9/11, since 9/11, 30,177 to suicide. So 9/11 to me is not only just that day, but a 20 years of pain and suffering amongst their families, soldiers and their families, their friends. I think it's just, it's way bigger deal than I think if you really stop and think about it. So we're looking at 40,000 people essentially we lost because of 9/11. So let's raise a glass. Let's have a little moment of silence for 40,000 people, 40,000 Americans that ultimately, because of 9/11, we're drinking for them. So let's have a little moment of silence here. All right, raise your glass up. Yeah, it's there's been a lot. And Peter, I just gave the statistics of us, but just um, I did just the U.S. statistics, but I mean he's right. You got to think how many Canadians have gone over there, how many Australians have gone over there. Um, just there's so many people, so many countries who have participated and have lost people fighting in a war that essentially, they didn't have to go. They did not have to be there. They attacked us, we go. And, that's kind of, it's weird looking at countries being like, oh, they went, we're going. But that's what friends do. Something happens to you, I go. I don't ask questions, I just go. And they fought with us, alongside of us, for no other reason other than, they attacked that country. And they're our friends, we go help. So, and again, today is Suicide Prevention Day. Make the call. Again, if anyone, and I'm always open. If you guys don't want to talk to a phone number, you can call me, and we'll chat. So, again, thank you guys. But I just wanted to do something. Just to me, 9/11 so much more. It's literally 20 years of pain. It's not just one day. That's just the stem. That's the seed that planted it all. So, it's crazy to think 20 years. And if you guys wanted, I was a kid when this happened, and I grew up. I was a child. I was an infant. Essentially, I was a small child. And then to have then gone and fight in the same war, it kind of blows my mind that when I was a child in elementary school watching this on TV, and then to grow up and then go and participate in the same war, it's wild. It kind of blows my mind. So, good to see you, Rick. Who else we got in here? Carlo. I saw you earlier. Andrew Norris. Good to see you, man. Tony. Love you, Trev. Thanks for your service. Don't thank me. Never thank me. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude. Thank my brothers and sisters. They're the heroes. Cool 62 Chef. Cheers to everyone here and all of those who have served and serving. Absolutely. You brave freaking kind of lunatic too, if I have to say so myself. You guys are crazy. Let me read up. Will Henderson, I saw you come in earlier. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone coming in. Bubble Bath. Good to see you, Nate. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. Nick Foles, come in. All right, let's scroll to the bottom. If I missed you, chime back in. I think I saw Heather Keller too. Heather! Jim Brady, too. I just came in. First time here. Jim Brady, good to see me. First time, man. Everyone, welcome the first timer. Let's break them in. Drink. Are we all drinking and crying? I am way behind. NY City guy. We had to get that out of the way. Look, man, I'm just passionate about some of these things, and you know, I choose to use my outlet. I choose to use this to kind of bring some good. Let's just bring some awareness, and if anything, just to raise a glass to all of them who are looking down on us and just say, hey, we remember you. We remember what happened to you. And to all my brothers and sisters who fought and died over there, and especially now with us ending the Afghanistan, I wouldn't even call it a war, just end our operation in Afghanistan. Just want to say we will never forget why you went there, the sacrifices you made while you were there. It wasn't for nothing. So at the end of the day, it's why, if you asked why we fought, why you join is one thing. I think once you get there and you go over there and you see it firsthand, it kind of changes into, I don't care what the leadership, I don't care what the higher ups, they have an agenda. I don't care what it is. I care that I get home. I care, more importantly, that he gets home, all of us get home. So that's what matters more than anything. So, all right, enough seriousness. Man, I'm about to cry. I already cried a little bit. My eye, for one, there's something wrong with my eye. Two, I'm crying. I won't deny it. Yeah, hold on. We'll just spend a couple minutes here. Because I wanted to do this too, let's reflect a little bit. Can everyone remember what they were doing when the first plane hit the towers? And this is a time for you to drink, to reflect. Let's chat. And then we're going to get into the blind flight that I have. And then that's when we can cut up and not cry. So, what was crazy is that I remember I was in, I don't know, it was like kindergarten, first grade. Okay, I was a kid, and I didn't really grasp. Like, I knew it was bad. I knew people died, but it's like my brain couldn't comprehend evil. Okay, it's like people flew planes in the towers. I couldn't comprehend that. Someone purposely did this. So it took me a while growing up, and when I started learning, like, this is what happened, it's like you started, even me, I was like, man, I want to go do something. I want to go fight. And then year after year after year goes by, and I'm like, man, we're still over there. What's your birthday? All militaries say it different than regular civilians. What's your birthday? You must know something that I don't know. I was a sophomore in high school, history class. I was taking a dump between classes, and I was walking back to class, and two adults started talking about a plane hit the towers. Top Shelf Dustin was just pooping. Bourbon Baller donated 10 bottles to the local troops. Raise a glass. Let's go. I was working, 5 miles away in Brooklyn, says Roy. Good to see you, Roy. I was at Booker with the president. Okay, Liberty Not Licensed was doing some serious stuff. Carlo, your job isn't to give your life for your country. Your job is to make the other poor bastard give his life for his. I think that's part of the issue with the whole conflict in Afghanistan is that those people weren't fighting for their country. They were fighting to kill you. And dying was an honor. So I think that's what made them a formidable opponent, an adversary, is that they didn't care. Okay, they didn't care how they killed you. They will blow themselves up to kill you. They do not care as long as you die. So that's what was crazy about it. What's up, IC86? Yes, I was at Fort McPherson, the mortgage, what? No, near Forcecom, the highest military headquarters after the Pentagon. We thought a plane. Gosh dang it. We thought a plane from Atlanta Airport might come for us. I was working collections in the mortgage business and called a guy and he yelled at me, "Don't you even know what's happening?" Had no idea. I was in the 10th grade math class getting ready for school as a 12-year-old, says Chris. Yes, again. Shoot, you call that number or you email me, I'll give you my number, we'll chat. You're not alone. If anyone is in my chat feels like they can't do this anymore, then you talk to me. Cuz you can, and you're not alone. I was walking into my French class, they had the TV on, and someone said they flew a plane into one of the towers. I said, "You've got to be shitting me." My teacher said, "No, not shitting anyone." Very cynical about our war industry and government leaders, but I have never doubted the motivations of our troops. The Afghan debacle had a sad ending. And that's the thing, like, we didn't know. We didn't know what the high ups, okay? Like, we're talking the CEOs of the army. We don't know what they're up to or what they care about. We just did what our boss told us, and he's telling us what his boss told us. I said to my roommate, "It's going to be weird with only one tower now." Wow. I saw Swanee. Swanee, I didn't say hey to you. Swanee. I missed you. Good to see you, Swan. Dustin Hendricks, sitting in English class senior year, then watching coverage in journalism when the second one was hit. And that's the thing. Like, I don't remember sitting there watching it live, like what was happening. I remember it being on the TV, but I couldn't imagine like seeing you guys like they're like, "Oh my God, someone hit the towers," and then they're just filming it, and then a second plane comes in. I couldn't imagine sitting there actually witnessing that. I mean, I've seen the videos, but it's like, how could you be watching that live and not just be... I mean, I would have been so ready just to, like, let's go destroy some people. Yeah, people jumping out of the windows. Oh, civilians say month, date, and year. Yeah, I totally changed my ways, Tony. I'm back to civilian life. Oh, wow. Uta flew from Atlanta to Frankfurt landing that day. I was freaking out. And I could imagine, like, people were flying that day and it's like you didn't know. Well, shoot, is it their plane? Kevin Campbell, 9/11 mega jet to the brave people who had the courage. I need to fix that so I can read all of your chat. Now, I don't want to pull it up so I don't screw anything up. I have a way to pull it up, but we're running on a very tight ship tonight. But Kevin, again, thank you for the mega chat, and again, thank you for this flight, even though it's friggin' cursed. They brought Bush less than 45 minutes from me at my local Air Force base. Emily, good to see you. Hold on, let me make sure I don't miss some. One of my employees was on his way to Manhattan for a client. He called about 9:15 saying he was going to be late. President made the declaration of terrorism while I was on the phone. Wow. And then Emily, thank you all for all who serve. Thank you for the fight to survive and strive to make a world and community better. Let's go. Jim Brady, I was in jail and everyone started making noise and we all woke up, gathered around the TV, saw second tower hit in real time. A lot of didn't like one another, but we all came together. And I think, that's the old classic saying is, September 12th is a day that people, I wouldn't say wish they could go back to, but never had we ever been more unified. At that point in time, it said, screw it. I don't care who you are, what you believe in. I feel like at that point in time, we had a common enemy and we had a common goal. A goal to help everyone who was there and a goal to destroy whoever did that. No, we're not getting into conspiracy theories, but I've seen them, trust me. I made chief and we finished a 5-mile run during our initiation. We got to the locker room and saw the first tower had been hit. Everything went down into lockdown soon after. Now, what did you, for people who were serving at the time, what was your thought? Were you like, dude, this is it. We're about to go to war. This is crazy, I was at work in South Seattle. We thought the first plane was a drunk pilot. After the second plane hit, corporate sent us all home. Coming for every major city. Yeah, I didn't even think that people probably thought, dude, this is probably, this is probably happening everywhere. No one knew. Roy, the smell was god awful. I can't even imagine. Flight 93 had some of the greatest patriots in our country's history. Yeah, the first one we thought it was an accident, and the second one we knew immediately what it was. And I think that's, if you go back and watch some of those old like the news stories, I think that's where they're talking what is this? Was this an attack? Was it an accident? And then the second plane came in and everyone was like, nope, this is an attack. This is it. We're going to war. That day was the first time I gave blood. Wow. I was in a building store in a mall. After the second we knew something was up, we had to leave because of the threat of all public places with large amounts of people. Yeah, no one knew, Allison Pulley. Have I said your name, Allison? I don't believe I have. Welcome to the stream. Was in 4th grade, didn't hear about it until school was over, and my older sister asked me if I knew what a terrorist was on the drive home. And that's us as a kid. I was younger than you. So it was you try to explain it there are bad people and they did something bad. And, we were I understood the concept of death. I knew people died and it was bad. But again, I didn't comprehend evil. What's up, Independent Joe? I was on my way home from the Persian Gulf and watching it live. We were going to turn right back around, but we didn't. So the plan was to get home, resupply, and head back, but our orders were changed. And that's something I didn't think about either. There were people, coming back from tours wherever. I bet you guys, it's crazy, to think that I was just on a tour, but I'm ready to go back. Let's freaking go, Yeah, it was really magical the months after the interacting with strangers. And that's something I think about a lot too, is just how unified. And that's the whole thing going back to it. September 12th was a day like no other. Rick Rose, the legend Rick Rose. I'm sorry I'm in a different location. We can't see your beautiful work of art. Office was at Navy Yard in D.C. Day was insane in response to the Pentagon happened a short time later. Worked many issues related to this until retirement, never ending. And you know, Rick Rose did some crazy friggin' awesome stuff. And I'm sure Rick Rose has done things and worked on things that none of us will comprehend. And like you said, it was a never-ending issue. It's like you would fix one issue, and you had a whole list of others to. Now I have to work on these. Mike Stahl, good to see you, man. Sug it. After the second plane, you knew. And that's the thing. I feel like everyone was confused, and then they weren't confused anymore. Austin Phelps, good to see you, my friend. Post 9/11, U.S. was so united as a country. Look at us now. That's the thing. I think I hate to say it, but it takes something like that. Like everyone's so focused on their thoughts and beliefs and my way is right and your way is wrong. And at the end of the day, none of it matters. You know what mattered is when we all united and that's what mattered. Yeah, Flight 93 was the flight that took the down the plane heading to the White House and it crashed in that field. I couldn't imagine like being on that plane, just being like, you know what? Sug it. You're not doing this. All right, let's finish this up. Let's get into this flight, guys. We got 5 samples to get into. So one last time, seriously, to all the lives we lost during 9/11 and the 20 years after 9/11 because of 9/11. So I attribute all the soldiers we've lost fighting since then. You know, they were fighting ultimately because of that day. So cheers, and cheers to all of you supporting each other during that time, supporting the country during that time, and 20 years of support, really. Absolutely love this country. Even though it sucks sometimes, guess what? What doesn't suck? Let's get into this. So, I'll be honest, Kevin Campbell didn't really give me any. And Kevin, if you're here, you need to tell me. Like, he didn't really give me rules or an agenda. He just sent me 5 samples and he said, drink these. So I don't know. So what's the flight tonight? Nicholas, that's what we're about to find out because I really don't know. I think all he told me is that they're good. So he said he didn't send me anything painful. He didn't sneak Malort. And fun fact, guys, I sent Kevin Campbell as a thank you to sending me this flight. I sent him Stag Junior Batch 16 and Malort. So, thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Kevin, and sug it, Kevin. I'll tell you right now, they're all looking pretty dark and yummy. Guess proof source bottle. Got it. I might have to take notes on my phone. I don't have a pen, but I can do that. I'm going to take notes. Let's open up the notes section. Let's go. All right, Kevin. Here we go, baby. Guys, I have 5 pours. I have to guess what they are. The proof. Where'd it go? Proof source bottle. Where it came from, what's the proof, friggin' who made it. There we go. Uh-oh. Blue Run honestly lives up to the hype. Uh-oh. Carlo, I'm sipping on Knob Creek Single Barrel, the huge value that Bourbon Ridge left off his whiskey value. Okay, Carlo. Um, I debated putting that one on there, and I debated putting Knob Creek 9-year on there. And I started thinking to myself, I wanted to keep it, even though my barrel proofs kind of went up to the $40, I wanted to keep it really budget for like the first one. So, um, the that's why a lot of them are very budget. So I might make a second one, is what I'm saying, where I have a little higher end, you know, $40 to $60 that I feel like are just value. You know, 1910, 1920 value. Uh-oh, so the hint is Trev rocks. Rocks. Huh. Rocks. Glass A. A little bit of banana. I think I think you sent me things that I like on purpose, like just things you know that I like. What is that? Yeah, this has got to be Brown Foreman or something, man. And Farms? Oh, I missed. I know you. I don't know why you just reminded me. Eric Thompson, my favorite 11 Bravo. Go Army. I'm right here with you. I like all the Evan Williams, even the Black Label. Like you, Bottle Bond's my favorite. We're the same person, Josh. Miss Wrench has a bottle of Evan Williams Black Label right in there. We love it. We love it. And Trev is a rock. Ooh, there you go, buddy. Rock Hill Farms, there's no way. Rocktown, there's no way that Kevin Campbell has 5 Rocktown bottles, is what I'm saying. There's no way he can. Let me taste this one. This one smells like an Old Forester or something. Doesn't taste like one, though. Interesting. I was definitely getting Brown Foreman on the nose. Like a charry banana. A charred banana. That's so good. The nose is absolutely phenomenal. The palate was weird though. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying the palate's really good, but it was not like the nose. So it threw me off. Threw me off. Miss Wrench is out drinking vodka somewhere. Yeah, where is she? Are we at 10 likes yet? She's got to come back. Yes. People asking where the heck you are. Maybe that'll get her here. Dude, Rick, I can't get it. I can't get any of those new benchmarks. I've been really trying to because I actually really like regular benchmarks. So I think I would love those bottles. Okay, Kevin Campbell on A. He says completely agree with banana on the nose and weird palate. It is. It's like a I don't know. There's other things going on, but I immediately smell a banana and I'm like, heck yeah, I'm all about that. The more I smell it though, the more I'm kind of I don't know. It was super Brown Foreman at first, and now that it's sitting here, it's kind of changing, but I don't know what to. I don't know what that could be. It's good. It's a good bottle, though, is what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't know what kind of things that freaking Kevin sent me, but that one's good. Let's go to B before I start guessing. This one seems a little bit darker. What the heck? I have. And Kevin, I just have to get this out of the way because I'll probably change my mind, but that first smell was the first time that I have ever gotten a bubble gum note, like a pink little thing, bubble gum. I'm still kind of getting it on the back. Bubble gum, and I'm not kidding. Pink bubble gum. The kind you ate when you were at a baseball game and it lost all of its flavor in about 3 seconds. One of those. Found a Jim Beam Choice Green label today. Where was that? Tucked away in the back? See, Carlo, I've kind of liked every single Brown-Forman product I've had. I really like some, and then I just like some. 1792 all the way. He might have sent me all Brown-Forman products, so I have no idea. I'm trying to. Trev rocks. I feel like that just means he sent me things that I really like, you know? That he knows that I like. Ethan Turk. I saw Katie Turk in here way earlier. Just bottle chugged IW Harper, the base 80 proof solid pour. Doesn't feel like Friday. Let's do this. Then chug more, and it will feel like a Friday. Uh-oh. Let's taste it. Kind of hot. I don't know, it's not screaming 1792 foolproof to me, but it's like I have nothing else at this point to guess what that is. I said bubblegum, people said 1792. It very well could be like a 1792 store pick or something. Let me just keep that in my head. I'm going to write A. What did I say A was? Charred banana. I'm going to say B. Bubblegum. 1792 question mark. C. These are Brown-Forman products. They've got to be. This has got to be. What's up, David Cooper? Hello, Mr. Trev Wilson. Hello, David Cooper. What are you drinking on, my friend? Kevin, these have all three have to be related somehow. Whether it's the same parent company, so it's either Brown-Forman, or they're all from freaking, or they're all picks. I don't know. We only have 13 likes in here. If we get to 100, Kevin Campbell has to film himself drinking the Malort, and I'm going to post it. Is what I'm saying. I'm not drinking Malort tonight. Kevin Campbell is. And then Miss Wrench has to show up. Wherever the heck she's at. Ooh, what? Booker's 30th? Get out of here, Eric. 2 push-ups, man. I'm making sure I didn't miss any sort of hint from Kevin, because I'm telling you, this is like, they've all been similar to me in the sense of, like, I want to say Brown Foreman. That one seems the most familiar so far. Like it's an Old Forester 100 proof or something. Banana, chocolate. I might just go for it. I might just say that's Old Forester 100. I did Old Forester 100 question mark banana chocolate. That's it's either that or it would be an Early Times Bottled and Bond or Cooper's Craft 100. That's what I'm going for C. How many push-ups can you do without stopping, Trev? Wigmaster, I don't know. After the stream, I'll have whenever Miss Wrench gets home, I'll have her. I will have her film me do push-ups on. I'll post it like on a lens or something. And if you're not a Patreon, I'll post it on my Instagram too. How about that? ADHD friggin' whiskey. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, my friend. What are you up to? How have you been? We need to chat. We just need to talk. I just want to sit down and talk. What's up, Big Vic? Good to see you, my friend. And yes, Wigmaster, it's going to be a drunk push-ups. So I'm thinking I will be able to block out the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be able to do... I'll at least pass a PT test. I'll do at least... How many push-ups is it to pass a PT test? I don't even remember. How many drunk push-ups can I do? We're about to find out. Maddie Ice is in the house. So Miss Wrench will be filming you doing push-ups. I thought this was a family stream. That's gotta be. That, C, I'm locking it in, is 100 proof. I'm not gonna guess the bottle yet. It's 100 proof Brown Foreman. It's gotta be. It's freaking gotta be. Because I love it. I freaking love it. That's why. 72. I think it was 72, huh? Something like that. Or was it 42? I think it's 42 push-ups is all you had to do. 42 was the bare minimum. We're talking of the days of old. Blake Benson. Blake, the legend of Benson. Good to see you, Blake. What are you up to? Blake. Blake. Now, hold up. Hold up. D. D is a curveball. That is intense. I would say this might be the highest proof so far. I don't think B is 1792 foolproof. It might be a 1792 product. I don't think it's foolproof, because foolproof to me typically is very hot, and this is hotter than B. Go for max. I will try to go for max. I'll try and do max push-ups. I'll have her film the video and I'll post it. I'll post it on like Patreon Lens or something. We'll see. Army minimum push-ups is 5. Suck it. So the Marines, if you guys didn't know, the Marines PT test is they just give them a box of crayons and they judge them by what colors they eat in what order. It's crazy. You really picked the yellow crayon before the orange? Freaking idiot. Fail. You failed this lane to the back of the line. You missed my hint. None are 1792 bottles. Good, because I wasn't. After coming to this one, I really was doubting that B was 1792, and that's the only one that I thought would have been a 1792. Tim Robinson. Hey! Pipe down in here. Good to see you, Tim. Everyone, if you're just joining us, get something in your freaking glass. DMC Kentucky. Prescription bourbon. Good to see you, my friend. DMC, get something in your glass right now. I think someone else came in here. Make sure I didn't miss them. Oh, I might have missed you. Lurkers, check in. Lurkers, where are you at? Maybe Rock Hill Farms is one of them. I have not picked up a Buffalo Trace note once. This is high proof. This is a barrel proof of some sort. That's turkey. That's wild turkey. My theory went out the window. This is wild turkey. Period. Log it in right now, Kevin. D is wild turkey. I don't know which one. Maybe a Russell's pick. It's not base 101, it's not rare breed. This very well could be a Master's Keep. I don't know if he has Master's Keep, and that's why if he didn't send me that, then I would say this is like a Russell's pick. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And then, Amy, here comes the boom. Trev just got here not lurking. Work, eh? Cheers. Work, eh? Amy, boom. Who works on a Friday night? Come on. Just kidding, I love you. Paula. Oh my gosh. Blessing us with your presence. Hi, Trev. Man, I was honestly kind of getting worried about you guys. I messaged Doug. I should have texted Doug. I forgot that I had his phone number. But I messaged him. I figured, too, that the phone lines would be down and that he would maybe get Wi-Fi or something somewhere. So I messaged Doug, and he didn't respond to me for days. So I was getting kind of worried. I was like, shoot, I haven't heard from anyone down there. I was messaging Fred. I was messaging Doug. Jake Miller. Playing Zelda and lurking. Are you drinking while you play Zelda? Because that's the only way. Eric Thompson, Russell's 10? No, it's higher proof. This is Russell. This would be a Russell single barrel or something. That's turkey. But that's part of his thing is he's told me guess the source. So D is definitely turkey. It seems higher, so I'm going to say 110, and I'm going to say Russell's single barrel. Because it kind of does, it seems a little higher than Master's Keep to me. But my gosh, like, is this full of flavor? It makes me think that this is a Russell's pick and that it's a really good pick. Because of how I can't imagine regular Russells tasting this good. That is really good. That's phenomenal, to be honest. All right, I got a couple things I want to read. Rum is the bomb. Hold on. There's a lot I need to read. Big Vic's birthday is tomorrow? Big 40? Is that what I'm reading? And then Wigmaster, rum is the bomb. What the heck? Where did that come from? Paula, it's been a long 2 weeks. And guess what? We're here. Like I said, you need anything, you let us know. We're gonna hook you guys up. Once I start getting, I'm gonna text Marty and get some details, and we'll run this thing. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Kelly, good to see you, friggin' Kelly. Just mixed up a hot toddy variant. Makes my ears warm. A hot toddy variant just sounds sketchy, but I'm in for it. Tony, I'm 50 and I can do 30. That's it. Well, we're gonna find out whenever Miss Wrench is home. We're gonna find out how many I can do. Phone doc, I knew it. Ron, I knew you were here. What are you drinking, man? You have to at least chat for one more chat. You have to tell us what you're drinking. Kevin Smith, good to see you, Kevin. He's just creepy facing us. Edward Fulmer, sug it. That's all I got to say to you. I have a list of skippers. Larceny, Russell's 10 4 is a small batch, High West, American Perk. Like, you don't want to drink those. Larceny, I would agree with. Russell's 10, I love it. I'm out. I will take it. You pass it by, I'll take it. Four Roses small batch. Fun fact, I have never owned a Four Roses small batch. I've tried it. I don't remember what it tastes like. I've never owned it. And the American Prairie, I only have 2 High West products. I have a Midwinter's Night Dram, and then whatever the regular bourbon is. Swanee, come on. You can't be asking too much of me, man. Oh, Blake Benson, he got to try. Trev, the Driftless Glen barrel picks you helped Storytime crew with are fire. I don't do barrel picks and pick freaking crap. You know what I'm saying? Where's the energy? It's because I'm in this house and my voice is echoing and he wants energy. Energy. Let's freaking go. I don't even care. Ethan's calling me out. I gotta go to... Whoa. What the heck did I just grab? Sagamore Double Barrel Rye. Double Oaked Rye. That was a bad choice. Not because it's bad, because it's so different from everything that Kevin Campbell sent me over here. That's wild. Maybe that will help me with Glass E. It's not a rye. It's not what I just chugged. Brian Nicholson coming in with a fun fact. Most schlammered I ever got was on a Four Roses small batch. Freaking let's go, dude. We miss Biggin. And you know, Ethan, I think what it is because I'm out of my element. I'm in here. I'm in this freaking room. I'm not in my area. It's like you capture a wild beast and you throw them in a cage in the zoo. They're not... Do you see the lions mauling an innocent gazelle at the zoo? Freak no, you don't. They're just kind of tame and walking around. Like, wow. I am a caged lion. That's what I feel like. Ethan Turk, do another. He gave a $10 super chat for another one. W. O'Neill, welcome to the stream just in friggin' time. Ethan, I will tell you before I go on to E. Does it have to be the same bottle, or could it be any bottle that I choose? Because I only grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4. I grabbed 6 bottles for chugs and drinking. So it's your choice. Ooh, a Knob Creek 9, and now Russell's Reserve. Phone Doctor, you and I. New subscriber, new Steve Britt. Let's go. Welcome aboard, my friend. Would a lion ask which gazelle to maul? What is going on? Another new subscriber, Matt Ambrose. Matt, I don't think these people are even in the chat right now. Yeah, do something else. Sherry, holy crap. Sherry G, where the frick have you been? Amy, where's the love, everybody? It's right friggin' here. I'm just assuming that's what you said because the mega chat was cut off because I don't know how to fix that, and I'm going to fix it. So I hope you didn't say anything other than that. If you did, I missed it, and I will read it on my own time, and I will hug you in spirit. Let's do this. So we started the stream by drinking small batch Kirkland. What is this even called? Kirkland Signature Small Batch by Barton Master Stillers Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Small Batch. That's its name. Kirkland Small Batch. Let's do, for Ethan, since he did a super chat, Kirkland Bottled in Bond. Kirkland's Bottled in Bond. So I have something very important to highlight. Is Kirkland Small Batch better than Bottled in Bond? I'm going to do a review of all 3 of these. Maybe next. That might be my next video. But I'm going to ruin it for you. The small batch is young, cheap stuff. It's exactly what you would expect it to be. Bottled in Bond is better. It tastes the same as the small batch, but better. And then the single barrel, non-chill filtered, 120 proof, blows the other 2 out of the water. So that's the small batch to me is very, very green. It's very young tasting. The Bottled in Bond is slightly less. And then friggin' single barrel. Really good. Thank you for being such genuine, loving people. I'm so glad everything is okay and you guys are safe. I'm sure he's talking to Paula and Doug and Fred. W. O'Neill says, hua. Let's get on to glass E, hua. For those of you who don't know, there are phrases. No, Steven. I'll give you I'll give you the honest rundown. You just text me. I'll freaking tell you. Swanee, since you have an old Forster shirt on, Swanee, hurry up. Go get it. For those of you who don't know, each branch has a different little phrase. I don't really know what the crap. Hoorah for Marines. Oorah for friggin' someone else. I don't freaking know. But the Army's is hua. Hua. So how let me use this in a sentence for you. The commander's giving us a speech. He's saying, all right, listen up, guys. Over there are a bunch of friggin' bad guys. We got to go kill those bad guys. What do you say? Everyone says, huh? Huh? And then, yeah, it's just saying, huh is of a way of saying, okay, so Ethan Turk actually gave you the definition. Heard, understood, acknowledged. It's literally, you use it as saying exactly that. Like, yes. All right, we're not going to drink and drive this weekend. Huh? We're not going to friggin' chug Kirkland single barrel this weekend. Huh? You just kind of, You just kind of use it. It's stupid, but you use it. I don't know what the Marines do. I think it's like, all right, guys, we're gonna go home and we're gonna eat all of our crayons tonight. Whatever they say. Independent Joe, what do y'all say? Oorah. Oorah, let's eat some red crayons. Sug it. The Air Force says, please don't hurt me. I freaking love you guys. Let's get on to E. I gotta figure out what these are. No. 99% of them don't fly. Just finding out where Miss Wrench is. I'm trying to get her on the stream. I think she's purposely not going to show up until after the stream ends. So I might have to... I don't... We'll see. We'll see what happens. Patreon, you might see Miss Wrench. This one's really good. E is really good. All of these have been really good. Kevin Campbell. Raw. Ooh, raw. All the same. Independent Joe, it's like literally all the crayons are the same to you. Because they are. They're just wax. I think Space Force's phrase is Uranus. There's almost like an apple-y. This is difficult. Kevin, I don't think I'll be able to guess what bottles these freaking are. I'm trying to think. Like, this is difficult. Some of them I've guessed. I have no idea what that is. E. What's up, Adam Shelton? Oh, hey, y'all. We're way ahead of you. Catch up. Kevin Smith, working until 11 before I can have a drink. Driving and listening. Kevin! To infinity and beyond! Yeah, I don't think she's gonna... I think she's purposely waiting until 9 for me to end the stream to show up. But, I might do an impromptu little phone live stream on Patreon. Just so she can say hey. I'll make her drink something. I brought a bunch of wine over here, so... See, Kevin Campbell, Kevin, you're screwing with me, man. Kevin, I don't know. The only thing I'll be able to guess is maybe proof. Let me go to A. Let's go back to A. We gotta get... D, I have my answer completely. A has even changed a little bit. I don't know. I'm smelling it and I just don't know. Wait, what'd you say? I'm looking at what Ethan just said. You tagged me. You'll have to let us know what vino Miss Bourbon Ridge. Did you mean what wine? We haven't gone to Buffalo Wild Wings yet. They've always been. Mama Wrench is a busy sucker. For those of you who don't know, fun fact, um, my uncle was in a traumatic accident. Um, I think it's literally been 2 years. He was in a traumatic work accident, and Mama Wrench is the caretaker. She is a freaking rock star. So I don't know what this could be. I'm just gonna have to go with proof. I'm just gonna I don't know what that is. I said charred banana, but the more I'm smelling it, the less it smells like an old forest or the less it smells like a brown foreman. But I'm still gonna stick with the charred banana note. That's not a question. I'm just gonna go with 100 proof. The bottle. I guys, I seriously do not know what this is. I don't think I've ever had this. The more I smell it, it's almost. You know what it's almost smelling like? It almost is smelling more like an MGP product, but if I went that route, I would have no idea what to guess because again, I don't know what to guess. Oh, Steven! Steven. Gosh dang it, I can't click it up. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'll film it. I'll make a video of it. Guys, I do not know what this is. It might be. It might be. No. It's too charty to be a brown foreman, though, to me. That's why I want to say MGP, but then again, I don't know. I don't know which one it is. There's freaking a billion of them. I'm gonna say 100 proof MGP, and I'll just say screw it. I don't even care about what it is. Um, I don't know. B is bubblegum. Like, what the heck is that? It's higher proof. It's higher proof. I don't know how high. Because one of them smelled higher. That one's not higher. I think maybe D. Or was it E? E is I should have smelled them all back to back to back to back. Freaking E is that might be the highest proof. And then B. And then I think I was saying D might have been higher proof. No, D is not that high proof. It's got a wild turkey nuttiness. It's like a dusty, old, nutty turkey to me. I have no idea what B is. It's hot. It's spicy. I have no clue. I have no clue. And he said it wasn't 1792. The proof is what's. It seems hot. It seems at least freaking 120. But what barrel proof is ever at 120, guys? I feel like a barrel proof is either over 120 or it's a weird number like 115.2. That's what I'm going with. It's 115.2. I don't know. I might need to go up. It's hot. The more I smell it, the hotter it gets. Maybe I should go 120. No, screw it. Because I don't know. I don't know. I do not know who makes this. David Little, this one, B is not a Knob Creek. It's too bright. It's too ethanol. This one might even be an MGP the more I'm smelling it. Yeah. I think I'm going to say 115.2 MGP bottle. I don't know, smoke wagon. I don't know a bottle. I don't know an MGP that's that proof. Okay. Freaking whatever. Let's go to C. This is the one that I was the most sure of, and I already put my answer. Old Forester 100 banana chocolate. This is quintessential Brown-Forman. Now, who makes this? I don't know. I was saying Old Forester 100 proof. It might be a little higher proof than that, but then I started thinking, well, who else? What Barton product? What Jack Daniels product? What friggin' who else? Woodford. This is not Old Forester 100 proof. It seems higher. It seems like it's like, I don't know what Kevin has. It's higher than 100 proof. It might be like 115. It's old. That's what I think what I'm picking up on is age. I think it's older. I think I'm picking up oak. I think that's what I was calling like chocolatey. Is age. This might be an older. It's got to be older. What is Sam Houston? What is Sam Houston? Let me catch up on chat. I've been neglecting you guys. Let me scroll up a bit. This might be Sam Houston. This might be one of those sourced ones. Like the old. It might be sourced from. Who does those? Is it Barton? Does Barton source those older like Sam Houstons? This might be a Sam Houston. But then I don't know, that drink's hotter than my Sam Houston's like 98. This is hotter. 15 year. I think mine's like a 14. Calumet. I don't think I've had a Calumet. No, I have had a Calumet. Why can I not put that on? I've had a Calumet, but it was in a blind. Like, what proof is Calumet? That's 15 year, 110 proof. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. What's up, Brian Nemiak? Baker 7 year. This is older. So I'm starting to think that it's an older Brown Foreman, so that leads me to believe older Barton, which leads me to believe Sam Houston. But Sam Houston's not. I feel like this smells like 110 plus. Doc Swenson's. This could be a Doc Swenson. This is an older Barton. I'm gonna say no. The more I smell it, I'm gonna say 110. I'm gonna say Barton. And I'm gonna say, let's just go Doc Swenson. It's one of those older bottles. I don't know. The more I'm smelling it, it's got age. It's at least, I would say this is probably 14, 15. So one of those, the friggin', what am I trying to say? The Calumets, the Sam Houstons. The more I drink it, though, I want to drop the proof down. It almost drinks like 100 proof, but the nose is 110. I'm just gonna stick with it. And then I said D. I said D is turkey 110 Russell's freaking single barrel. It's got. I'm telling you, I might stick with it. D is a funky, nutty, so it kind of gives me that old. This is old, and that's why I was thinking that it was a Master's Keep. It's old. This is old. Let me run this by you. Let me cheat a little bit. This smells like wild turkey. Nutty, dusty, funky. What was I trying to cheat about? It smells, the nose on it, I've initially guessed Russell Single Barrel. This smells higher proof than Russell Single Barrel. This smells 120 plus. This smells maybe 125. And that's what's really throwing me off, is because I'm so adamant on this being a wild turkey freaking Russell's pick. But the proof is telling me otherwise. But what else? And the age makes me want to say it's a Master's Keep, but it's too high proof. This is high proof. Yeah, this is not a Master's Keep. No, it's not that kind of nutty. This is an old. This is either a Master's Keep that I am misinterpreting as being as a higher proof than it actually is, or it's something completely different. This is dusty. This is old. This is 15 plus. Maybe this is Master's Keep 17. I have Master's Keep 17. I don't think this is Master's Keep 17. It's nutty. It's nutty. Who else is nutty? We guessed Barton Doc Swenson's. Could he have sent us another? Is there a higher proof Barton product? This is it. I'm gonna say 125 proof. It's not turkey. This is too high of proof. It's too high. I'm gonna say 125. Who makes that? Who makes 125 proof? That's nutty and dusty and is it? I'm telling you, this is like 15. No, Peter, this is much older. This is an old product. I've never had a Booker's that tasted like this, Eric. I'm trying to think Beam. I'm trying to think Jim Beam when I smell it, but I don't know. It's not really reading Beam. It's really reading Wild Turkey to me, and that's what's throwing me off. Knob Creek Pick. If this is a Knob Creek pick, this is unlike any Knob Creek pick that I've ever had. It very well could be. It's Baker's 13th, Booker's 25. What's up, Roger D? Good to friggin' see you, dude. Russell's 13. I don't think it's the Bakers. I don't think it's Baker's. Baker's is usually like citrusy to me. This is dusty. This is freaking old. It ain't Evan Williams, Joe. Ah, shoot. I just have to guess something. I'm just going to go 125. That might be Beam. That might be a Jim Beam. Who does Jim Beam source to? Who makes those older Jim Beam picks? Because I'm thinking maybe that's what this is. One of those people like the Doc Swensons who sources from freaking Beam. Eric, it's oaky. It's old. It's oaky. I'm telling you, this is 15 years. Oaky, nutty, dusty. This smells old. Like it threw me off as a turkey at first, but I'm thinking maybe it's more towards Beam, and maybe that it's one of those sourced ones. Like if the Doc Swenson sourced from them, but then Doc Swenson's lower proof. Shoot, I don't know. It's higher proof though, for sure. It's at least 120. I'm going 125. It smells hot. It's the hottest of them all. It smells like so far. Let me just go. I'll go Beam. I'll go Jim Beam, 125 Beam, because. But that's my problem, is guessing the bottle. I'm guessing that it's Beam. I don't think it's an actual Jim Beam product. I feel like it's more of one of those freaking sourced bottles, you know? I'm just, screw it. I'm going to say sourced bottle. I don't know. I have no idea. It's a sourced bottle. I don't think it's a Booker's. It doesn't taste like a Booker's. It tastes, I don't know. It tastes more like a turkey, but it's too high proof to be turkey. So that's why I'm going with Beam, because of the nuttiness. But I'm going to go with, it's a sourced bottle from Beam. is what I'm going with. I'm locking it in. Not changing my mind. Going to E. So I have no notes written down for glass E. So I guess I just truly had no idea what I was dealing with. This has a cherry. This is... That's a lot of oak. This has a Buffalo Trace cherry note, but is very oaky. I think I know what this is. I don't know if I just needed a palate cleanser. I might have this one on the freaking head. I might be the new savant. I just did a video 2 weeks back. Yeah, this is... I'm locking in an answer. I'm not even going to tell you. No, I'll tell you. Let me write it down. This is a Stag Junior. For sure. Yeah. And I might even have the batch. I might even guess. I might even guess the exact batch. If I get this one, then I have the golden Glen. Yeah, this is definitely Stag Junior. Now I have to guess the batch. if this even is Stag Junior. No. You know, if you watched my Stag Junior Batch 16 video, you heard me say my favorite batch prior to Batch 16 was Batch 14. This one smells like Batch 16, and I don't think Kevin has Batch 16. So that leaves me, the only choice is Batch 14. So I'm going. Whatever proof Batch 14 is, 132 point freaking whatever, 4, 2, something in there. 6, 132 something is what I'm going for E. That's Stag Junior. It's got the cherry note, but this one is oaky. This is oaky Buffalo Trace, and that leaves me two options. I don't think Kevin would have sent me Pappy. So oakiness on a Buffalo Trace leaves me Batch 14 and Batch 16. I don't think he has 16. It has to be 14. Because I love it. And 14 was my favorite prior. That's 100% Buffalo Trace. The palate just confirmed it. It's cherry. Cherry with oak. Cherry with oak. All right, Kevin, I have my answers. Let's find out what these are, and we'll go over to ADHD Whiskey. Again, it looks like Miss Wrench didn't show up yet, but when she shows up, Patreon. This is a time for me to plug my Patreon before we get to the answers. You want to join Patreon, crew? We were supposed to do a pregame live stream tonight on Patreon. That fell through because of the internet. So if you want to see pregame live streams, post-game live streams, random live streams during the week, cool merch, which I'm coming out with, hats, new glasses, new coins, flasks, coasters, hats, all that crap, check it out. End of that. If you want to join, click the little link. We have cool crap. Let's find out our answers. So, Kevin, let me pull up your email, dude. So Kevin emailed me, here is the key. Okay. Blind key. Don't open. We're opening it. It's loading. There's nothing here. Whoa, there it is. The key is on the second tab. Just being careful so you don't accidentally see. Okay, so key. Okay, there it is. Wow, Kevin went all out on this to make sure I didn't see the answers. Holy crap. He sent a picture, so I already kind of saw things. Holy crap, Kevin. So A, I said was charred banana. It was 100 proof MGP. That was my answer. I don't know the bottle. I did not know the bottle. The bottle, A. Glass A. Redemption, 9-year barrel proof. MGP. We were on the we got onto the MGP. 105.7. And what did I say? 100. That's close. That's close enough. I would have never guessed Redemption. The more I smelled it, why I wanted to go MGP is because I get this indistinguishable brightness on MGP products, and I was starting to get it. Yeah, on A. That tells me MGP. What bottle? No freaking clue. Absolutely no clue. Glass B, I said bubble gum, and we all questioned if this was 1792. I said that it was 115.2 MGP, and I said smoke wagon. I had no idea. Like it reminded me a lot of A, and that's why I wanted to go with MGP. Is because if I went with MGP on one, I wanted to go on it with the other because it did remind me that DNA. Especially after he said there's no 1792. I figured that's not Barton. Or not, it's not 1792. And it was B. Old Carter single barrel 13-year MGP 117. I was close. I said 115. Holy crap, it's 117. Old Carter? I kind of feel bad. Like, this one's really good. Here's the thing, though. Is this $150 good? I don't know. It's good. I don't know how much Redemption 9-year cost. I don't think it blows it out of the water, though, is what I'm saying. So if it's like double the price, then I would just say go with the Redemption 9-year. It's good. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. I just know the old Carters are very expensive. Okay, let's move on. Glass C. I initially called this Old Forester 100 proof. Banana chocolate. I said this was 110 proof. It was Barton and it was Doc Swenson's. Okay. I should have freaking known it. Someone in the chat even called the answer to this. C. Calumet Farm 15 year. Barton. So we got the Barton. I knew it was one of those older Bartons. The more I drank it, the more it was one of those sourced whiskeys. 105, and I said 110. Honestly, like I would have never guessed 105. I would have gone 100 or 110. I would have never gone 105. I could pick up the Barton DNA. The whole 15 year, yeah, it's older. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay, Kevin. I got you. Okay. Here we go. D. D is one of those that I thought was very interesting. I said it was 125. It's definitely, it smells the hottest. And I will say this, and I'm sticking by my answers. I called E as Stag Junior. D smells even hotter than that. It really does. I called it 125 proof. Beam. I called it Jim Beam. I didn't guess the bottle. I just said it was sourced. I said it was sourced. Holy friggin' crap. D. Knob Creek 25th anniversary. 123.7. No, 123.3. Wow. So I guessed Beam right. I guessed it was Beam. I was pretty close to the proof. I just didn't. I don't know. Whoever thinks that someone sent them a Knob Creek anniversary barrel? Like, what the crap? Going back and smelling it, knowing that it's Beam. I mean, yeah, obviously, but it is. It's a Knob Creek. It is Beam. It's different though. That's insane, Kevin. I was pretty adamant that was Wild Turkey. I was very adamant that this was a Wild Turkey. But and this is the only reason I changed my answer. I was going to go full on Wild Turkey. It's too high of proof. It's too high of proof. It smells way too hot. And then so D. Okay, guys, here we go. This is the finale. I called this one Stag Junior. It's definitely Buffalo Trace. For sure. Going back to it 100%. I guess this Stag Junior. Because I did not think that the only other option it would have been was E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. This is not E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. This is Stag Junior. There is a oaky thing going on with it. And that led me to two possible answers. Batch 14 or batch 16. There's no way that Kevin Campbell got a batch 16 before me. So this has to be batch 14. Final answer. I don't even need to revisit it.
Where is my golden freaking Glencairn?
It's Stag Junior batch 14. I did guess the proof wrong. I said that it was 132 point something. It's 130.2. I said it was 132 point something. It was 130.2. Wow. I knew it. I knew it. After I went back to it. Oh, it's Stag batch 14. It had to have been between 14 or 16. But Stag Junior typically doesn't have this much oak on it. But it was so cherry. It was undeniable Buffalo Trace. Yeah. Wow. Holy crap, Kevin. Dude, that was a crazy flight, man. I can't believe I got so close to so many of them. That was difficult. I was like, you did this in an autistic way, but I'll be damned if you weren't close to all of them. I'm telling you, they had characteristics. They had the age or the proof to sway me from an answer that I wanted to give. And I think that's what helped me. I think that's what helped me, Kevin, is that like I wanted to call D Wild Turkey from the get-go. It was too high proof. It was too high proof. All right, that leaves one pour. Then we're gonna go to ADHD whiskey. And again, Patreons, if you want to see me here in a bit, drunk as piss, I guess. I'll have Miss Wrench share some stuff. This sample, guys, is Birthday Bourbon 2021. Make sure everything's out of that glass. Birthday Bourbon. He sent me a hitter sample, which I'm drinking out of a Bourbon Ranch Kinsey glass. If you're a Patreon, you get these every 3 months. But Josh, I poured it into this Kinsey over here. It's lighter. I will tell you that it's undistinguishably Brown-Forman. It's definitely Old Forester. It's lighter. It's definitely lighter. What's up, Richie Z? You missed everything. Way to go. Is that for me, Trev, says Big Vic. What is for you? You know what's crazy? Kevin and I have already talked about Old Forester Birthday Bourbon. Kevin, I don't want to hurt your feelings. And I might crush a lot of people who chase bourbons This smells, it smells light. And I'm judging this, especially coming off of this whole flight that Kevin sent me. Would I choose this? If this was blinded to me, would I choose this over these ones? I don't think so. I haven't tasted it yet, but on the nose, it's definitely more delicate. It's not as intense. Wait a minute. Hint, Trev rocks. First letter of each bottle. Dude, that's clever. I'll give you that one, you freaking crazy. Tom W., you're a Patreon. You'll see her. Whenever she gets home, I'll be sure she's... We'll do something. We'll do something here when she gets here. Jackie's gonna want that sign back, Trev. Yeah, Amy, I'm sorry, but it's like you can't. Kevin can attest because we've already talked about this. When he opened that bottle the day he got it, and he texted me. He said, "I had an Old Forester, a birthday bourbon," and I said, "What do you think about it?" We're real here. We are real here. Okay? We give our honest opinions. I don't sugarcoat crap because guess what? At the end of the day, I don't give a piss. I care what tastes good. I want to drink what tastes good. I don't care about if it's a rare bottle. And Kevin and I already talked about this, so I know he's on board with me. 2021 birthday bourbon, and I'm speaking solely from this pour of 2021 birthday bourbon. It smells like an Old Forester 100 proof. So what it smells like. Old Forester signature. Light banana chocolate on the nose. That's it. Does this smell like someone waited in line for 17 hours? Freak no, it doesn't. Abso-freaking-lutely not. This smells like every other Old Forester product. If you like Old Forester, you like this. I like this. Do I want to pay $300+ or wait in line for this? Absolutely not. I won't do it. It's got a little extra oomph to it to let me know, yeah, this is special. It's not worth 10 times the price. It's not worth 2 times the price. Okay. On the palate, it's got more going on. I will give it that. The nose, totally unimpressive. In fact, I was kind of mad at the nose. I was kind of mad at how lackluster it smelled, like Old Forester 100 proof. The palate, granted, let me just preface this right up front. I still won't say that it's worth waiting in line for or selling your soul for or spending $400 plus. No, it's not that good. I would take, if this cost me $400, I would much rather take 5, 10, 15, 20 bottles of Old Forester 100 proof. 20 bottles. For this one bottle?
Every single time.
This is good. It's not that good. And that's the thing. That's the thing with this market. Is that it doesn't matter how good something is. If it's labeled as released once a year, allocated. This is our allocated bottle. People are going to buy it. Don't get me wrong. This is good. This tastes like exactly how much it should cost. You will never pay what this should cost. And if you have to wait in line for longer than, I don't know, 20 minutes for this bottle, your time, you could have spent that time at work earning money and then go and buy Old Forester products that are on the friggin' shelf. You are paying for you're paying for the allocation. Just like every other allocated bottle, you're paying for the hype. You're not paying for how good it is. This is good. It's not that good. Period. This is coming from an Old Forester fanboy. I love Old Forester. I love all things Old Forester. Just, if you can get birthday bourbon for retail, do it. If they say, yeah, that's $400, tell them to friggin' sug it and go buy every Old Forester they have on the shelf. Because it's just... Kevin, I know you agree with me, dude. It's good, but it's not hype worthy, you know? No bottle is hype worthy. You're paying for the rarity. You're paying for the name. You're not paying for what's inside the bottle. This is not that good. And that, I have to rephrase myself every time I say it. When I say it's not that good, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's not the hype that's behind it. It's not as good as that, for sure. Kevin could have told me, he could have just sent me an Old Forester single barrel pick that he had, and I would have, yeah, the Old Forester 100 proof pick that I have, that's what it tastes like this. To me. I might even like my pick better than this. They throw birthday bourbon into a fancy bottle and they say that it's rare, just like every other company does, because they know people are going to buy it. I would buy it. But at the end of the day, they also know that this isn't some secret sauce. They're not keeping a secret freaking, this is the best stuff ever made. Like, come on, people. They don't have unicorn piss in a freaking, come on. It's good. It's not that good. So there you go. There's wrench rants for the night. This is not worth hundreds of dollars. Absolutely not. Don't do it. In fact, I would take any of these other bottles over this one, to be honest. Especially on the nose. The nose is very light. Yeah. I would take the nose over all of these other ones first, to be honest. And it's not that I'm saying it's bad. Again, I feel like I have to keep reiterating myself. You guys know what I'm talking about. I enjoy the noses of all of these better. It's so muted. It's as if you're smelling a banana, but like this is the banana, and you're like banana over here. It's a far away banana. Yeah. Kevin, don't get me wrong, dude. Like, we've talked about it before. You know, you and I have texted about this. Don't think that I'm not appreciative of you sending me a friggin' really hard to get bottle. But like you and I talk about, we're honest. and you and we share tasting notes, and we will say how we truly feel about something. It's good. It's not worth the hype. Absolutely not. Yeah, Carlo, exactly right. There's a point of diminishing returns, and I think bourbon's flavor range, it's like from here to here. So this is like Fighting Cock, Old Crow, and then this is like William LaRue Weller. Okay? The space in between those flavors are not that wide apart. We're not looking across the room. It's like bourbon's flavor profile is pretty close by. Okay? So I think there's a point that you reach that everything else kind of tastes similar enough, but the price bracket is from wall to wall, whereas the flavor bracket is much smaller. So I think there's a lot of this tastes really good, but why is it over there? Why is it by the door? Why is that not priced closer to me? It doesn't make sense to me because I can get friggin' this bottle and it's right here. Whereas this $300 bottle, $400, $500, $600 bottle is way over there for what? Collectors. It's not for people who drink freaking whiskey, is what it is. Secondary market. Secondary market exists everywhere. It doesn't matter what it tastes like. It matters how much money it gets me. Sorry guys, I've been on this wrench rants, man. The most I've paid is $130. 2 of the 3 were worth it. I've spent several times over those prices, and I'm iffy. I'm a realist. I gotta realize, like, man, is that really? Would I buy if I was blind and I didn't know what bottle it was? Would I pay $130 for it again? And that's what you need to ask yourself, David. Is if you took one of those bottles, you need to take one of those $130 bottles and you need to pair it with 2 of your other all-time favorite pours. I don't care if it's $20, $50, $100. Pair it against 2 of your other favorites. If your $20 favorite beats a $130, at the end of the day, is $130 truly worth it to you? Because to me, some of my favorite bottles are $20, $30. So I have to ask myself, is this $200? Yes, I really like it. I friggin' love this bottle. But at the end of the day, would I rather have this one bottle versus 10 of these bottles? Chances are, at least in my case, is no. And that's just me being honest. There's a point where you start paying for the name, you're paying for the age, the rarity. You're not paying for how good it tastes. And part of you, it makes you feel good. Wow, I have a 17-year-old bourbon. That's not something you come across every day. Does that mean you like it better than things you can get on the shelf? Absolutely friggin' not. It does feel cool to get one, but guys, I've been ranting like no other tonight. Holy crap. Look at you guys dropping the links to the Instagram, to the friggin' fireworks. Richie Z showing up hot, man. Richie, what have you been up to, man? I'm gonna finish this birthday bourbon's what I'm gonna do. Then we'll hop over to ADHD whiskey. And like I said, whenever Miss Wrench shows up, I'll make her I'll do a lens or a video or live stream with her on Patreon. She has no idea. JP, nah. Trusty Rusty. That's my nickname in high school, man. And here's the issue. I can smell this birthday bourbon and I can tell that it's a higher quality than some of these other ones. That doesn't mean that I like it better. It doesn't make it inherently better tasting. I can tell that this is special, but it's not. I don't know. No. It just doesn't hit. It doesn't hit like it doesn't hit like other Old Forester bottles to me. Like even my 100 proof pick doesn't hit like it does. I spent a fair amount of... Whoa, where did that go? Trev rant on Old Forester, wearing an Old Forester shirt. I don't freaking care! I love Old Forester, but I'm not going to sit here and act like Old Forester birthday bourbon is Jesus Christ's tears. It's not. Jesus Christ bled. He turned water into wine, and guess what it was? Freaking Old Forester 100 proof. It wasn't freaking birthday bourbon. This is just fine. This is good. This is whatever they're asking for retail, I would pay it. You pay secondary market for Old Forester birthday bourbon, and you plan on drinking it, you will be disappointed. If you get it for retail, that's different. If you go and pay secondary market for Old Forester birthday bourbon, at least this sample, you're going to be disappointed. It's not worth $400 freaking dollars. It doesn't taste that. No, absolutely not. So, what's up, Darrell? Super late to the party. Darrell, where the heck you been, bro? Hall Jarvis. What would one do for an Old Forester t-shirt? So, guys, I got to be honest with you. I was supposed to end this stream like 30 minutes ago. I got to really pee. So if you want to stay live for another like 10 minutes and see if Miss Wrench shows up, and then we got to end because ADHD Whiskey is live. So I got to pee. I got to go. So if you want to stick around, Hall Jarvis. But I'm going to go. How many... So who's the true fans we got still here? Feels like when the teacher left class for a minute. Everyone who's remaining are the true fans. We got rid of the weak. He takes his shirt off to pee. Just shut up, Johnny. What's up, John? Someone get Trev a Blue Run Rye for $100. Dude, I haven't even seen like the regular Blue Run here. I've been going behind the counter, going behind the counter. I look behind the counter to see if they got any. I haven't even seen the regular Blue Run here. I know that Sherry's here. Like that's Sherry, I would never doubt that you were not here. I could have gone away for 3 hours. Sherry would still be here. I haven't peed that fast in 20 years. Well, Tom, you have a prostate problem. Go see your PCP, bro. Let me see where. Can we see where Miss Wrench is at? Where are you at? Oh, hey. Well, shoot, I missed the. Dang, Marty. I don't think Marty's even still in here. I'll have to do this next week. We'll set it up. Vodka sucks, Sarah. Get the heck. Okay, she just replied, my parents, duh. Still? I told you guys. She totally scammed. You guys are gonna have to wait for the Patreon. I'll do, even if it's like 10 minutes. I'll do like from my phone. I'll do a live stream with her because she has to be on a live stream. So we'll have to do that. I knew it. I knew she was gonna be like, I'm not gonna come. I knew she wouldn't want to come on the live stream. Look, Josh, you'll see her. You'll see her. Berber's Barbecue, watching with my wife and dog in June, tuning in together. Berber's Barbecue. What are you guys drinking on? Let's just like casually chat. Again, I'm telling you, please, if you watch ADHD Whiskey, please pull him up and at least check in and say that I sent you. I'm gonna check in with my phone. Because he goes live now. And I don't want to take his time. We're checking in. We're over there. We're multitasking. Greg D. Greg D. So we got Berber's Barbecue and Greg D. I'm going to call you out. Neither of you are regulars. So what are you up to, man? Greg D, thank you for being here. I think there's like a concert or something going on outside the house. Someone has a microphone. I swear, man, my life is just ridiculous. I can't do anything without something stupid. I know you guys probably didn't hear that. It sounds like an auctioneer is outside in the neighborhood. Where's Miss Wrench at? Hey, there's Whiskey. Whiskey knows Marty. It depends on how long you're gonna do this. I'll do the start of the stream next week. I'll promote the Friday at Fred's thing. So, dude, Johnny, man, I think I'm just trigger happy. Like I freaking hope that someone tries to break in here. You don't want to mess with me. A personal blend of Old Forester Rye 100. Whoa. Evan Williams, Bottle and Bonnet, and McKenna 80. Really? Jarvis, let us know what that tastes like. That actually kind of sounds kind of interesting. The Old Forester Rye is one of my favorites. Super minty, chocolatey. It tastes like one of those, if you go to Olive Garden and they give you one of those mint chocolate little things, that's what that tastes like to me. Evan Williams, Bottle and Bond, meh. McKenna's pretty good. You blend them all together, cohesive, right? Trev is allowed to have a mic, but nobody around him. That's gosh dang right, DMC. I know that the neighbors can't hear me. I'm not that loud. No, DMC, they are outside on the road. They're not in their homes. There is somebody talking. I can hear them. I kind of want to go out there and see what's going on. Let me scroll up. Okay, Richie. I keep forgetting how good the nose is on 1910. How do you forget that? Dude, 1910 is an absolute hitter. And I was going to put it on my list of the video I put out today. I think I need to do a separate list. I think it deserves its own list. Friendly fire with the big talk, says Johnny Utah. Hey, quit talking crap to me, man. Okay, Berber's Barbecue. Taking our first sip out of Bardstown Discovery Series number 3. Discovery. Disco 3. That's a good one. That's the wild turkey one, right? That's the one. It has a lot of wild turkey in it. It's good. Absolutely love it, man. Or our. Both of you. It's my cheap good mix for after I've had too many already. So it's a meh. Do you not like those other 3? Like, why do you blend those 3? Answer that one. I feel like if you blend, one of those has to at least be something that you really like. Right? I feel like you're blending something you really like versus something you don't like. Careful, you might get shot. I would never shoot anybody unless you broke into the house and I would friggin' decimate you. Are they saying this is the police who have you surrounded? Dude, if that is them, then they're about to throw a flashbang straight through this window and I'm done. But I'm here for it. You guys you'll see me go on my way out. You're all in. Ethan and Steven. Oh no. DMC, I was surprised to see old Ezra on your list, and I tried to preface that it's definitely not on my list. I tried to do a list that was like kind of like a universal list. If I had to pick my top 10, old Ezra 7 wouldn't be on it. And that's because I don't like the flavor profile of it. But at the same time, in what I tried to preface in the video, I can't deny the value in a $39.99 barrel proof, 7-year age stated. Even if I didn't like, even if I don't like the palate, a lot of people do. So I tried to put aside my preferences and tried to just take like the communities. So that's, I know a lot of people love the old Ezra. and I don't really care for anything of Lux Row. So I tried to be really unbiased with the, my flavor profile doesn't really align with them, but I understand value when I see it. So it made my list. And I tried to preface that this is not my favorite. So, and that was specifically towards people. If you, for whatever reason, like say, I align with your, if I align with your flavor palette, like your palette, I like the things you like, and I also dislike the things you dislike. Then yes, that's why I try and distinguish that for people who actually try and find out what my palate is and see if they agree or disagree with the thing. So I don't really care for Lux Row products. I don't. They're just Mike Stahl, totally agree. Not a Rebel fan. All of them to me are just kind of nutty, grainy. It's just I don't really care for them. And Kevin, I will say, I will admit, the Rebel 10 year is the only one that I have not had. But here's the thing, and I've talked about this before. Will one single bottle, so let's just hypothetically say I try Rebel 10 and I love it. Will that make me change my mind about the whole core line of products? No, I will still have to say I dislike their core products, but I like this bottle. One bottle is not going to sway my mind. So, and that's the thing, guys. Don't when if I say I don't like something, trust me, I'm the type of dude. I'm going to try everything, and I will buy 3 or 4 bottles and try it. It's my palate. I don't just write something off. I don't try something and be like, dude, this is gross, and then I never drink it again. That's stupid. Revisit it after a while. See what you think of it. If you don't like something, revisit it. Leave it. Leave it in the freaking closet for 3 months. Come back to it. So, Floridian? Where's Floridian at? How did I miss Floyd? Where is Floridian? Well, Floridian. Good to see you, Floridian. Check in, Floridian. Or are you under a different name? Luxero is sourced. Rebel is Heaven Hill, for example. I I will say I am not the biggest fan of cheap Heaven Hill products either. And I feel like that's what Lux Row kind of takes from their cheaper line. I don't want to talk crap or put words in anyone's mouth, but I don't really like the budget Heaven Hill because I get a super grainy. I get some kind of corniness that I don't really like. And I also get it on Lux Row. Okay, that's what I thought. Jim Morris is Floydian. Jim Morris, how did I not know that? I assumed that it was you when you showed up with nothing. I'm so used to Floydian. And I'm so used to Jim Morris, I never assigned the two together. Hope you took your Xbox to Miss Wrenches. Dan, dude, I was so ready to play Xbox after tonight's live stream. We actually called back to Suddenlink and said, We need a different technician out. Whoever you sent out before, he can friggin' suck it. We need someone else. I don't care who you freaking send. It's gotta be someone else. And it better be Jesus Christ of friggin' Suddenlink. Because we need a miracle with my freaking internet. So yeah, Tuesday, I got word it was supposed to be Wednesday. They're now coming Tuesday to fix the internet. And I swear to freaking all things holy, if they don't fix my freaking internet and I have to be back here at Miss Renja's house. And guess what? I love being here. I don't want to stream here. I don't want to stream at this table. I want to stream at my studio. So if next weekend I am not in the Wrench studio, you will all see on the news, man destroys entire company with bare hands. That's where I'm at right now. They're kind of pissing me off. And I don't like to be that mad. What's up, Scott Moody? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, my blood pressure is elevated today. But Scott Moody's here. He's come to cure us all. No, Jim, you're good. For some reason, I thought you were two different people, man. That's a damn fine shirt. I just heard a car lock. Is Miss Wrench home? No, she's not home. Oh well. Let me finish this birthday bourbon. We'll end the stream. We've gone too far. Yeah, no, I'm sorry to disappoint you. She's not home yet. She's trying to avoid this at all costs. I promise you, Kevin, check Patreon later. I will ensure that she comes on on something. So, and again, Kevin, dude, thank you. This flight was awesome. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for dealing with 27 minutes worth of technical difficulties. We'll figure it out. I think YouTube just hates us, but again, thank you guys for joining. News that are coming up. Patreon members. The only news I really got is that I've had to wait to order some of your new reward items because some of the stuff was out of stock. I didn't want to order one thing and not order another, so I'm waiting for things to come back in stock. That way I can just throw freaking crap at you. Everyone else, thank you for hanging out. Friggin' love you guys. What is that Patreon again? Someone, do I not have a moderator in here? Are all of my moderators gone? Well, no, Richie's in here. Richie's probably pouring himself a drink. He's behind. Patreon's in the link in the description of the video. Make me a mod. I'll post. Steve, you know what? Hold on, Steven. If anyone deserves a moderator, it's freaking the Claw. Steven, say something now, brother. There you go. The Claw can now literally claw your eyes out. And I give him permission. If anyone misbehaves, Steven, you are to annihilate them. You are to claw them to freaking dead. D-E-D, not D-E-A-D, because that's violent. Oh, I freaking love you guys. I won't ban more than half your audience. Noah, suck it, dude. Again, um, thank you guys. I think a lot of you, looking at who's here, a lot of you guys are my Patreon members, so you guys will see me whenever Miss Wrench gets home. I will post, I'll figure out a way to post a video. If not, I'll have to just post a bunch of lenses. But I'll make her film me. I'll film her. You guys want to see her, you don't want to see me. So, we just hit 100 likes. Kevin Campbell, you know what that means, brother. Not only am I going to be posting a video of me and Miss Wrench, but now Kevin Campbell has to pour himself as much or as little of Malort as he wants. And I encourage you to not pour the whole sample I sent you. You pour a tiny amount, enough to wet the whistle. I need Miss Kevin Campbell, or you, selfie this. You drinking it. We need to see your face, because I promise it's not going to be good. So Kevin, text me the video, and we'll show people you dying. So, love you guys again. I'm sorry Miss Wrench didn't show up to the stream. She'll show up to Patreon. Patreon members, new merch is coming. Really cool stuff. So if you're on the fence about it, I'm telling you, it's going to be cool this go around. So consider it. Just go check it out. I don't care. I love you regardless. So love you guys. I'll see you in a lens. I'll respond to your comments when I post it. Everyone else, I love you. I'll see you when I see you. If you go to ADHD Whiskey, be sure to say Trev. T-Rev sent me. He's slammered. Love you guys. I absolutely love you all. I will see you next week. Freaking sometime. And figure out how to end this crap. There it is. Alright. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. I'll see you wherever the heck I see you. I love you.